Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to the Specialized Automations. I am Aditya, and today in this video we will be discussing about the cross-browser testing in cloud using Selenium Webdriver. Okay, so throughout this video, I'll be providing you a demo how to use the BrowserStack with the Selenium Webdriver. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, what is cross-browser testing? So, as the name suggests, we will be testing our application across the multiple browser, and also we will validate our applications across different platforms. Okay, so platform like will be validating our applications against Mac and again Windows. So suppose you want to check your applications working fine or not in Mac Safari in some particular version, so you can do that, and accordingly in Windows Firefox, the Chrome versions will be checking. Okay. Similarly, it's like for Android, that's like we use in APM. We'll be checking it for Android, Firefox, Android, Chrome. This way, okay. So there is pretty much tool available currently in the market in the BrowserStack, Source Lab, and testing. Both are the three important and famous tool. Personally, I prefer BrowserStack. This one is my favorite. You can go to the URL and get to know about why BrowserStack is popular among these three. Okay. Without much ado, let me show you. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to show a simple test script that I'm going to execute. Like, okay, let me show you. Suppose this is, uh, okay, this is my simple test. Let me show you what is this test is all about. Okay, I'm simply navigating to this Facebook pages and I'm providing invalid name like admin, admin, and providing email and password. Click on the login button. So let it give page like this way, right? And we can see it's coming like in red error message that the email address, the phone number you have entered doesn't match any account. Sign up for an account. Okay, so I'm going to print that. Okay, so this is a pretty simple case, and where I have used username or password, or I can say the credential as admin, tester, developer, and each and every time I will providing all this input through my data provider. I'll be click on the login button, and to validate the message is coming or not. Okay, we'll print the message. This is simple test. Okay, next coming to the major person, what basically I've done. So as we can say in the before class method, before class after class, or for this I have taken as a before method after method. So basically, and what we will be doing, we will be using the remote WebDriver. Okay, so we'll be using the remote WebDriver of the Selenium. This is a feature of the Selenium Grid. I have covered an entire separate tutorial for Selenium Grid. Okay, in my earlier tutorial. So you can check the link above. Okay. So first of all, what you need to do, you should have some account with the BrowserStack. Okay, so go to the BrowserStack, then try to ensure that you have registered, you sign up. So as soon as you have registered, you will you will get mail to activate your account. After activating your account, you will get this page like this. Okay, so from this you can choose like for Android, iOS, Windows Phone, for Windows, for different platforms like XP 7, 8 Windows versions, and for Mac versions we have different permutation, combination, all kind of combinations available. So you can choose any browser versions against any platform. Okay, so to test our applications. So as we are doing it using Selenium, so let me go to the automate tab. So after signing in BrowserStack and activating it, go to the automate tab. Initially we will get 100 minutes. For my case, I have run already 4-5 sessions successfully, so 96 minutes left. Okay, so how to configure connect this to your Eclipse, right? So this is pretty much simple. Go to the resource, and under resource we can see the language framework. Everything is given. Clicking on the Java, I'm opening is a new tab. So this one is given for how to implement the BrowserStack in Java. Okay. So everything is basically given there. Configuring capabilities, snippets, speed up testing using testing framework. Okay. So this is a basic code they've given how to configure and connect it to your automations ID, I mean Eclipse for my case. Okay. Uh, this class basically states that there's a public static finals username has been provided, and the password, instead of password they're providing some kind of automatic key. So we need to provide the username automatic key and the URL that I'll be passing in the remote WebDriver. So I'll be passing it to the remote WebDriver. Okay. The URL provided as a HTTPS username automate key, and the next this one I have to provide. Okay, hub dash cloud browserstack.com webdriver slash hub. Okay, so this way you have to provide. This is the main method. For my case, I'm going to execute it using my test ng. So I'll be creating one separate test method. Okay, and rest all the things are remain same. Driver quitting, I'm printing a title. All those things I'm not taking. I'm going to execute my way. So I'll let you copy these portions to my Eclipse. Uh, okay, so we can see that username and automate key along with the URL that have successfully been copied already. And public webdriver, this is for the webdriver first. This is for the webdriver I'm going to use throughout my class that I have been taken as an instance variable. So in the before method, what I have done, I'm declaring the capabilities caps equal to desired capability of Safari. Okay, suppose this one is my Windows machine, I want to check for Safari version. You can also mention the Safari version also. Okay, I'm not going into the details. So if you want to perform particular browser versions, you can also mention this way. Okay, like you have to give uh, if you are already aware of that, then you can provide this way. Okay, browser versions, which version you want. Okay, you for my case, let me just quickly uh, go through this and show you how it is running my test in Mac. So okay, so then again my capability setting capability browser stack dot debug true. This one is for generating. Let me show you for visual logs. Uh, it will be easier for me to provide versions. Okay, it's just same like how we have done the capabilities, how we need to set the capabilities. Okay, and browser stack the network logs to, if you want to get the network logs, then you have to give it this way. Okay, basically the network log get generated through the curl command. Okay, let me show you later. And next I'm doing driver equal to new firefox driver, yeah, chrome driver. Instead of doing that, I'm using selenium grid features like driver equal to new remote web driver. So whatever the URL I'll pass, so it will execute to the my remote URL, that URL that has been given. Okay, along with the username and automatic key. And this is the implicit timeout that I've taken in before method. Okay, so before method is pretty much simple, like taking Safari platform as a Mac, all the stuff already setting. After method, I'm simply quitting the browser. Okay, and coming to the test method, that it's also, I mean, very basic. Like we're first printing the title, and then we're printing the passing the username password. Click on the login button, then verifying. I mean, printing that error message coming or not. Okay, and this the data has been getting provided, data provider taken. This is for dummy. Okay, so let's start executing this and we'll see it. First let me configure the one thing, and configurations need to check one thing. Okay, okay, everything is fine. Okay. So run is as a test engine test. So those are my previous sessions. You can also delete the sessions, and or you can wait the sessions new session to come. So session has been started with Safari. mm, just hold on. Okay, so it will take some time initially to create the sessions. Trying with admin. So the session has been started 1 minute ago. You can see Safari for 5.1 Snow Leopard. This is the version that has been. This is the sessions. I'm using Safari currently, browser version 5.1. Username capabilities, all these things are given. Input capabilities are given. Okay. Okay. First one, I haven't printed my name. I'm not sure is it uh, have a, is it clicked successfully or not. So wait for a while. It will. I think this case is going to fail because due to the I think this one is not getting. Oh, for developer it's finding the email or phone number you have entered doesn't match any account. Sign up for an account. Okay. I'm simply printing the error text. Okay. Yeah, I know that this is going to fail. It's only pass for developer only. Okay. And for rest of the case, admin tester is going to fail. Cause why? That if we see that this is what I was expecting. The email or phone number you have entered doesn't match any account. Sign up for an account. This one is not displayed for this. So I'm getting could not find element input that email commendation timeout. Oh, it's taking whatever the time I've mentioned. Uh, this is due to the implicit timeout mentioned as a 10 second. This is why, that's why. Let's mention 30. And now whatever the I have runs, let me show you the result. So this is the three I have provided three data, and to loop it into, I mean, it will run for three times. And to see the result, text log. So in the browser stack we can have four types of log: text log, visual log, console log, network logs. Okay. So in the text log we can see it's starting the browser, opening the URL, then whatever it is doing, whatever the actions is giving properly. Okay. And getting page title, finding element, providing developer password as a developer, all these things are getting printed. Okay. And then stop sessions. Okay. And in the visual log that I have activated, that I have written that BrowserStack will debug true. So that's why we are getting the visual log also, the screenshot also, as we can see. If you open this, you can see this is basically the browser, Safari browser. Inside that, what I'm doing, I'm passing this way, developer, and password will be providing as a tester. Okay. Password is for developer that I'm passing. So all the screenshot has been taken successfully also. Okay. And if you see the video, we can also get the video for this session. Let me full screen it. So it's basically going to the Safari versions, particular versions, then it's providing developer, clicking on login, and the email, this error message is coming properly. Okay. Okay. Oh, my system is getting hanged. Okay, and okay, and in the console log that we can see console log are available for tests that run on desktop or mobile Chrome browser. Console log for more browsers coming soon. So we need to configure console logs. There's a different part. I'll cover it later. Network log, you can also download the network logs from this C URL that has been mentioned. C URL, as you already know, is a command line tools and library for the using URL syntaxes for using for REST API. So you can also face the C URL networks from the C URL. In case what you need to provide that open any C URL if you are having some C URL applications to send the request or face the request, you can do that, or you can send the request via online also. Okay. And raw logs, if you open the raw logs, what we found, so whenever the session has been started, as in with the request debug, all this request response, everything I will get as a raw logs. Okay. So the main concern is the text log I'm getting. Okay, fine, and the visual logs, this is also fine. It's taking the screenshot along and it's taking the session video. And there are several other two cases that uh, that is fail basically. So we can see it's showing that could not find element. Okay, it's showing could not find element. The server didn't provide an stack trace. This one is for let me show you. This one is for, I guess, tester. They, apart from developer, all the two things I was passing for admin and tester is failed, right? So this exception also, exceptions in this tab should contain all your whatever the exception has been occurred in during the executions. Okay, and rest of the things, text log, visual logs is fine. And if we just play it, what went wrong during the sessions, so we can see that. So it's launching my browser and going to the Facebook. Okay, it went to mobile versions. Okay, so that's why. Okay, okay, some kind of issue has been occurred. So from the result we can only see that this has been passed successfully for the trying with developer. Actually basically all the script, all whatever the steps I was doing for different is same basically. Okay, session passed, rest 2 is failed. Let me run it again and we'll see the result. Okay, for this time please time has been mentioned as 3. Everything's given fine. Let me run it this time using some Chrome. Okay, so disability. Let me do it for Chrome. Platform you can choose Mac, or let me choose for Windows. Windows. So all the things will be remain same. Let me run it again to see the result. Okay. Okay, this time it's fine. Trying with admin. Let me just refresh this. Admin is working fine. Closing the browser. Next is trying for tester. Let me show. Okay, this is also working fine. Sprinting and closing the browser, quitting the browser. Next it will be trying for the developer, try to logging a developer and will face the same error message. Okay, it's awesome. So all my tests have passed successfully, and zero errors. All my tests passed successfully. Let me take you to my BrowserStack windows again. So this time we can see it's ran for different platforms like Windows platform. I mentioned, I haven't mentioned different versions of Windows. So it Chrome version 61 it has run, and next is Windows 7 Chrome 61 it has been run successfully. So for the Windows 7 Chrome 61, as I told you guys, you can also mention the platform you want to use and along with the version of the browser. Okay, so text log, if you see, it's passing developer. Okay, and there is no exception, passed successfully, and it's taking the screenshot, relevant screenshot of this. Okay, and everything is getting printed successfully. Okay, this is the error message. Next is for this one is for tester. So all the screenshot has been taken. Okay, and the next thing, it was for admin initial. So visual log, if you see, expand all. So visual log, we can see this one is for admin. Okay, so all these things along with the text log, visual logs, console log, networks log, everything, you can also get the raw logs, and in case of any exceptions you will get it as a exception tab. Okay, yeah, it will face the screenshot also. So this way we can run your test script in a BrowserStack across cross-browser testing and across cross-platform. And if you want to run it parallelly, we also do have parallel options in BrowserStack. The parallel user running currently is not running any parallel test. So if you want to run it parallelly, what we need to do, that the URL will be remain same. Okay, URL will be remain same, but you need to do parameterize of your the different types of platform you are doing. Okay, so platform and the browser, that and the particular browser version you will be using, you can parameterize easily in the test method, right? And what you can do, and you can also pass those parameter from your grid XML. So grid XML also implement test ng XML suite. Okay, so this way you can also pass, I guess. Ignore the parameter name. You can pass like whatever the browser name you wanna provide, and along it whatever the browser version you wanna provide, whatever the platform you wanna provide, you can pass it to the test engine suite XML if you want to do parameter parallel testing. Okay, so for different platform, different versions. Okay. So using BrowserStack, we can do the parallel testing, and we can easily perform the cross-browser and cross-platform testing that we have seen throughout our video. So it is pretty much simple to set up your Java automation project using in BrowserStack. And if you want to know more about the different Java build that has been API has been provided with the BrowserStacks, this you can go to the link. Okay, so automate Java, just click on the resource and Java, so you can get the details like run how to run local test, and if you want to run it local test, you can download also the exe file of the BrowserStack. Then how to configure capabilities, then building a project, Chrome options, Firefox profile, additional snippet. So you can also go through all these things. Regarding framework, you can also have some idea. Okay, different type of framework implementation using Java has been given. So this is pretty much all about the cross-browser and cross-platform testing in Selenium Webdriver. Okay, and so in case if you guys have any concerns, please do let me know in the below comment sections. And in the next video, I will try to cover another video with the source lab integration with the Selenium Webdriver, and we will perform the same things over there. Okay. So if you like this video, please do not forget to support and subscribe this video and try to share so that everyone get to learn this. Okay. So have a good day. Bye bye.